have a mental plan of what Bilbao is. It's a very small town with only 350,000 inhabitants. I will tell you how it was born, how it evolved during the last 10 centuries, as it was founded before the year 1300. Okay guys, so welcome to this area. Welcome to the mouth of the river. This river that we're going to see is called Bermeo. The mouth of the river is called the Havre Bay or the Itinerary Museum, the one that attracted 20,000 people here to the city. The Opera House, which is in the old quarter, and also the Deusto. He started thinking on a long-term view, so he started dreaming of transforming.
We are in Spain. A little chilly in the morning. Make sure Derek can handle the cold. We'll see. We're tired of the cold. We're ready for some warm weather. Hopefully the beautiful views will make up for the chill in the air. It's a good thing I did not wear shorts.
The mouth of the river. That's where the ship is. Yeah. Way over there. Yeah.
Oh. We'll continue on. This is one of the areas of Spain. Again, we're in Bilbao. Very interesting. A lot of apartments, or condos, I should say, very expensive. In order for you to live in a home, you have to be very, very wealthy, very elite. And then to live in certain areas in the condos, you have to actually be invited in by the neighbors. So if the neighbors deem that you are worthy to live there, then you can. Otherwise, you have to find someplace else to live, I suppose. But it's a beautiful area. We're pretty high up on the mountain. It's a little cooler this morning. It's supposed to warm up pretty quickly, so we're hoping for that. Because having Florida blood in cold weather has been a little more challenging than we anticipated. But very peaceful.
And to the left side, what we've got is the body of a whale swimming in the river that embraces with the unfinished building, which is supposed to be the tail, the whole thing, integrating again. It used to be a library, and the other one with the yellow posters is a train station. This is not the first train station we had in Bilbao.
I think he's warming up.
I need more sun. Okay guys, so people in the photo are going to give you just a couple of instructions for you to enjoy the whole thing. Performance that was designed by a Japanese artist called Fujiko Nakaya.
Find a way to get down. We've made it up. Can we make it down and on the inside of the museum? That is the question today. This is what happens when we venture out on our own. How much fun are you having so far? Ooh, cafes. That's what we'll be. We will be. Unfortunately, we did not see much today, except for pastries and drinks. How much fun are you having?
Huh?
Loads of fun, are you?
Yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Lots and lots of fun. Said no one in the rain. So I guess this is a church. It's beautiful, yeah. We are not on the ship.
Not at all.
Not at all. Where are we in the video?
Somewhere in Spain, and I'm drenched with a raincoat on, and everything's drenched.
Yes. We were in La Coruna, but we were actually visiting Santiago de Compostela, which is a religious site where they say the body of Peter was laid. And so they have a lot of people coming in and they have a lot of pilgrimages. So it was a great excursion stop that Princess Cruises offered. However,
Yeah. However, the excursion just was. It was supposed to be a quick, 1 hour drive on a bus to a station, and then you're literally a quick walk to the actual sites and stuff. That quick walk from the station to the sites turned into a nightmare. Like we live in South Florida. We're used to this rainstorms and hurricanes and everything else. It rained for hours there, and what made it worse is that
it was cold
cold rain,
and windy.
and we kept stopping. Like literally, we were only going probably like a half a mile for a walk, or 0.3 miles, whatever it is, and it was we kept stopping. People were trying to catch up. It's pouring. We're stopping. The tour guide's going back to check on people. Literally, we stopped like 5, 6 times. Rain's coming this way. It's just
It
we're
was like a monsoon.
completely drenched
Yeah.
when we didn't need to be. We could have
Yeah.
waited in the station, and then once it let up, we walked over there. But I guess the tour guide's on a
Or I
timeline.
think maybe this was probably one of the excursions that they may have needed to cancel
Yeah.
because it was 3 hours on your own. But we thought on your own meant that if we did not want to stay all 3 hours, we can actually make it back to the ship. But that's not really what on your own meant.
Or more importantly, not stand out in the rain.
Yeah.
It's like we came prepared. We had coats, we had everything just ready for it, but we didn't prepare to actually just stand out in a monsoon.
Yeah.
Like you don't do that. Like you take shelter, you move around when the rain lets up. We didn't get that opportunity. So by the time we realized what was going on, my feet were soaked, my pants were soaked. It was just a crazy mess. And then what makes it worse is that we try to take shelter in a cafe. We're like, we're done with this. We're going back. We'll find we'll Uber, whatever. Went to a cafe, and we sat down. We were about to order. I needed something warm. They wouldn't serve us.
No, they kind of asked us to leave.
Yes, this lady. So
and we weren't sure why, because we don't speak Spanish very well. I only speak very little. Yeah, we weren't sure exactly why they wouldn't serve us, but they specifically said they would not serve us.
Right.
And asked us to leave and gave the table that we were sitting at to someone else who was local.
Right.
So that was kind of salt in the wound of wetness and coldness.
Yeah. So from that point on, Spain's off my list. I will never go back to Spain. If I'm ever on a cruise and it goes to Spain, I will stay on the ship. I will be happy with my fellow Americans. Spain, hey, there's some great people in Spain. I know people from Spain, but the people that we encountered live in your misery. I don't care. I'll never go back. I'll never give you another dime.
Now, I will say it is a beautiful country, and there was beautiful topography. And I've heard people, not have these same issues in Barcelona, maybe because Barcelona is a little bit more used to having tourists, but we kind of thought because we were at a religious site that's used to having a lot of pilgrimages from all over the country, all over the world, that it would be a little bit more hospitable, and we didn't get that in that particular area. So it was very unfortunate because we were looking forward to looking all this, religious relics and things that this city was known for.
Yeah, and then they didn't offer any of that up. But
Yeah.
at least the tour guide, she made it right. She came back. We called her because we couldn't get Uber to work, couldn't get Lyft to work, couldn't get the local
Yeah.
ride share to work. I had them all. Trying to call a cab, I didn't speak
And it was
Spanish.
difficult.
That's on me, but that's fine. But
Yeah.
she came back. She helped us out.
And it was difficult because it was international number. So we had to
Right.
figure out how to do this international number and try to get an Uber or a cab. And so she was able to come back and she called for us, and it's €120
Yeah.
to get back to the ship. And then we couldn't figure out how to get back to the ship.
They dropped us off
So we
like
dropped
away
off.
from the ship, a
Yeah.
different entrance. We had to
It was like
walk
a
all the
10-minute
way
walk
down.
back. It was a mess. It was just
I'm
a
soaked. I'm
messy
cold.
day. Yes.
And what made it worse is we had at least 8 more days ahead of us. So here I am cold. I immediately got in the shower, got warm and stuff, but I got sick. I was literally snot running and all that stuff. It ruined my trip to Portugal, the first stop in
Yeah.
Portugal. I couldn't get off.
I think half of the ship got sick because when we were in Portugal,
More than half, 90%
everyone was
sick.
actually at the pharmacy trying to get cold and flu medicine for their partner. So
Yeah.
it was,
People were sneezing, the crew was sneezing. It was a mess. I mean, we
Yeah.
made the best of it. It was it is what it was. We made the best of it, and I would just never Spain, never again,
Kinda off his
ever,
list.
ever, ever. Portugal, we have a video coming up for that. That was excellent. The second stop that I made, she got off first, but we'll tell you more about that later. But all right,
But enjoy the rest of the video.
yes.
Derek isn't feeling well today, so I'm navigating Lisbon on my own, looking for maybe a pharmacy, possible cognizant for him. But I'm walking out. First time touching land on a vacation on my own, so this should be interesting. The good thing is I am air tagged, so I'm able to be found if I get lost. But we'll see how this goes. better late than never.